Tonight, Caylee Anthony's death is spurring new calls to have her tragic story serve as a call to protect other endangered children.
Caylee's law. That is what one South Florida lawmaker is demanding. He wants tough new punishment for caregivers who remain silent when a child goes missing. News Channel 5's Evan Axelbank is here with details. He continues our team coverage. Evan?
Shannon Michael, the Boca Raton lawmaker, says it's not the verdict that bothers him. It's that there are no laws that require parents or guardians to report a child missing. At a minimum, he says that Caylee Anthony should have at least been punished for that.
We, the jury, find the defendant not guilty.
With the words "not guilty," Caylee Anthony gasped. Many on the street were astonished.
She's guilty as sin.
And Florida State Rep Bill Hager made a quick phone call.
Talked with the professional staff at the House of Representatives.
What he found was that there's no law that requires parents to report missing children within a certain amount of time. Prosecutors argued that Caylee waited 31 days before reporting 2-year-old Caylee as missing.
The faster the report is made, the greater the probability that the child can be found, can be saved.
Hager is pushing for a state law that would make it a felony if a parent or guardian fails to report a child missing within a reasonable amount of time. The not guilty verdict aside, he says Caylee should have at least faced time for letting Caylee's disappearance go unreported for a month.
It provides another arrow in the quiver of prosecutors.
Although he calls his legislation common sense, he says lawmakers should take their time to make sure that the law is written carefully and within Florida's Constitution.
We have a system of laws, not of men, not of passion. We have a system of laws, and the requirement is that even first-tier legislation go through a careful process. I respect that process.
Hager will be introducing the legislation in the coming days and plans on taking it up with fellow legislators in the fall. He says others have already come forward to co-sponsor that legislation if it is constitutional. The hope is to have Caylee's law on the books by this time next year. Evan Axelbank, WPTV, News Channel 5.